actually see and be played by Nicol Williamson, who's really good. Watch Excalibur, it's a good film.
It is, yeah. It's
Patrick Stewart's in it.
I love like when actors get to that level that just don't age anymore.
Yeah, it's funny that.
Because I mean, there was the picture online that really hammered it home was there was a scene from.
You keep doing that.
I got stuck. Like I was jammed between a piece of invisible wall and a bullshit ant with a hitbox way bigger than it.
You just love to die.
Also, you can't kill the ants yet.
Yet.
Yeah, you get an item later.
Oh, I see. You got to find the rent-a-kill amulet.
See, I thought, like, the match, which just burns things now, you might, burn an ant, because you can burn ants.
Or burn the wooden walls, that looks quite flammable.
Yeah, you'd think so. All of these would make logical gameplay mechanics, but,
Logic in
yeah.
16-bit console adventure RPGs.
No, we won't have none of that.
About the only logic you'll find in that is the thing goes into the hole that is the same shape as the thing.
If that.
That's
and I
the
mean, look at this,
extent
like,
of
this
it.
huge area, and it's just nothing in it. It's meaningless. Like, this whole bizarre little maze area is just...
Oh, it's like Shadow of the Colossus. They're trying to create an atmosphere of loneliness and tension. And gay.
And then razzle-dazzle. See?
I'm just wondering how this transportation process works. Are you being absorbed into the xylem and phloem
Possibly.
and being pushed through the roots or something? Is your body being broken down into...
Yeah. Like, is it a teleport, or what's, I'm turned into nectar and sweetness, and then the bees take me.
Well, at least we're most of the way through this video.
Yeah. I decided to counteract the stark absurdity of Curse of Enchantia with
yes, with the nice
stark boredom.
Yes, nice dark boredom in generic fantasy land.
Yeah. This is what happens when you don't have, like, noses to stuff hair up.
This is what the this is when we lose control. We need those nose things to keep us in line.
That's what'll save an otherwise completely inane and bland game is just bumfuck crazy.
Yeah. At least you can talk about it. At least you can point and say, look, that's pretty crazy.
Look, a thing occurring.
Are you preparing yourself for the final battle?
No. That's always
just having a few drinks before you can face Faffyland again.
Yeah. Oh, look at it. Look at it.
It is very faffy.
Place looks like a...
Reminds me of when you get lost in Dreamworld and you turn a corner and find yourself in the bloody preschool age area.
Yes, I was just
saying,
kids
I'm
everywhere.
trying to find the cyclone.
I'm an adult. I don't want to be here.
I'm getting funny looks from the mothers.
None of them are mine. No, it's okay. I'm not a rapist. Why would I... Look, just...
I just want to go on Star Tours.
It is funny, because every now and then you'll see, like, adults who are, like, really into SpongeBob or something there. It's just like, it's not fun, is it? You're surrounded by kids, you fucking idiot.
Yes, you are not the target audience for this thing, and you need to accept this.
I know. You're surrounded by kids, and the ride is so gentle as to not make the children vomit. So why? Irony's only so fun, isn't it, guys?
Oh, the fire alarm in my complex is going off. Like it does every couple of weeks.
Thereby, making any alarming quality it may have rather moot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's Will-o'-the-Wisp Spider.
I'm Grandma Spider. Let me shoot babies at you.
Looking like a...
Look at just...
yeah, that's pretty...
And that's the sound effect for the snowstorm.
it's exactly the same sound as the volcanic eruption in Curse of Enchantia.
I wonder if the same sound designer.
I think Merlin's got a good career ahead of him as some kind of beatbox artist.
Some epic speedbox there. So yeah, the walkthrough keeps saying use the mirror to distract the little spiders. It doesn't do shit because it makes 3 of them and one of them comes after you. So
right. Can you not kill them?
You sort of can, but it's So every time you shoot it, like, yeah, I thought you could shoot it multiple times at first, but after, I figured it out after a while. I just started bringing the snow and then alternating. Yeah, this is no way of getting them off you, yeah. Just put like a trance track to the back of it.
I'll just brush that death off my tunic.
I'm fine.
Away we go.
Just
So,
brush.
Are you save stating or something? Or
No, that's just where it puts you.
That's just where it puts you.
Yeah, death in this is meaningless. There's no threat to it. You just get put back to wherever, like, you entered that.
That's
little
surprisingly modern thinking for a SNES game.
Boop, boop.
So what's the spider guarding?
Some shit. So, a wood heart and a fucking flower, man.
Well, that's a great motivation for risking death there.
Yeah.
I'm after some shit.
Hey, you got some shit? I need some shit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take your shit. Yeah, the spider kind of looks like an R-Crumb illustration as well.
God, R-Crumb's weird. My dad had R-Crumb books just laying around when I was a kid. I remember seeing Fritz the Cat when I was like 5.
Nice.
That's not child friendly.
See, that cloak's not doing a lot of good against that snowy spell you got. I ain't got nothing.
It's fucking
I
useless.
don't know what I'm talking about. I just want this to be over.
Yahtzee's had exactly too much rum. Or, you should keep going, like, push past that little envelope. There you go, see, now I've killed all its children, it gets sad and goes away. Or gets happy and goes away.
Damn you! Now take this Valentine and go. I didn't even want to eat the chocolates in it.
Leave me alone. And now I have snow, I can kill ants.
Of course. That makes perfect sense. What are you talking about? Wait, do those ants have 4 segments in their bodies?
Probably.
That's not how ants work. That's not how anything works.
Oh, this is Britain.
Arthurian Britain.
Arthurian Britain.
Like,
where dragons and things.
actually, I think Merlin. He was supposed to have been born in Cornwall. So he should have had a Cornish accent.
It'd be great to hear magical spells shouted like that.
Yes. Rasbo Barabbas.
I'll put I can't do a Cornish accent. I can't do accents.
It's just like the farmer accent.
I don't really have an accent, that's the thing. Like, I have what I like to call enunciated Australian, because here's the thing. Everyone will say I sound... Irish will say I sound Canadian. Canadians will say I sound Irish. Locals tend to say I sound American. A Finnish girl once asked me what part of Finland I was from.
I've had that. People sometimes have real trouble placing me. So one time, this group of girls at a bus stop went all the way around Europe without guessing it correctly.
I mean, it's... And people will say, like, when I say, no, I'm from Brisbane, I was born in the RBH, and it's like, you're lying. And it's like, yeah, I'm lying about being born in Brisbane to make me seem more interesting and cool. That's... Fuck yeah. I'm from this place.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, Brisbane is a place that exists.
I'm a native. Man.
It doesn't have the art and culture of Melbourne. It doesn't have the size and prestige of Sydney, but it does have...
It has Brisbane. It has itself.
Well, don't get me wrong, I like it. I really like it because it's a place where you can exist comfortably on the bare minimum of effort with...
No, what I've often said is that Brisbane is a nice place to live, but you wouldn't want to visit there.
I remember once meeting this guy from South Carolina who worked in, like, the Woolworths, and he had, like, his accent was like honey to listen to. It was brilliant. He had, like, that perfect South Carolinian drawl, and... we were kind of confused as to why, why are you here? And he sort of looked around and just said, dodging responsibility. And I was just like, yes, yeah. Welcome to Brisbane. You'll fit right the fuck in.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, if you've ever wanted to dodge any responsibility whatsoever, come to Brisbane.
Yeah. And then, like...
an entire city that just doesn't want to do anything, really.
Yeah, come to Fortitude Valley.
The Valley of Fortitude.
Sit at a bar and get drunk.
In the afternoon, no one cares.
That's how I spend most of my Friday nights.
I stay inside and do sit-ups and push-ups.
Making soulful, terrified looks at every woman who walks in and never saying a bloody word to them.
It's fishing with no bait. It's great to watch.
Yeah, that's me.
You
These days I just wait to be seduced.
Yeah, women need to get on that. Like, you got to be a little more proactive these days.
But not too proactive, because then you'll creep me out.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm okay with very proactive.
Don't just, like, thrust hotel room numbers at me. That's weird.
Please do that to me. I'd be okay with that. Just a little card that has sex? Question mark.
And ideally underneath a little certificate from your last STI check. Anyway, back in Faffy Land, where are we going now?
Where the flowers go.
You're like fixating on that.
Says like, Faffy Land gamer. Everything's been gay to you this entire fucking
I'm not
thing.
the one who keeps going.
It's the flowers that keep doing that, and you didn't believe me.
Well, you keep going doop-ba-doop-ba-doop-ba-doo, but you don't repeat that. Stop making that sound. You're not making this any more comfortable.
Back on the ground.
Back in my ground vagina. Ground vagina sounds like something you put on your toast.
It's a Chinese herbal medicine.
Yes, indeed.
Helps relieve back pain.
And it's your fan club again.
Yeah, except they hate me now, so...
Well,
like every woman.
You abandoned them.
Yeah. Well,
where were
their
you?
opinion of the matter.
We needed you.
We loved you.
How dare you just bring illumination and wonder into our lives and then disappear as suddenly as you arrived.
Well, I did tell you I was leaving the state at the start of all this, and that it wasn't really a relationship. You remember when I made you say that that's okay, right?
You were gonna be our new king. We made you a hat.
A hat. And this is like the random flowers just taking me places I don't want to be. Ah, there's the fucking rainbow,
There's
thank Christ.
the rainbow. Now let's socket our latest Valentine.
Yeah, and what do we get for our trouble?
Is it a flower?
No, we had to get a flower for the Valentine.
Oh, right.
A foxglove, I think.
You're in love with a lot of things, aren't you? You're a slut, young Merlin. You fall in love with everything that passes you by.
He's a man whore.
You'll sniff every mermaid's milk. You'll comb your hair for small flowers.
Sniff every mermaid's milk.
You need to figure out where...
That's a grotesque.
You need to figure out commitment, young Nicol Williamson.
Yeah.
This is why Morgana was able to trick you.
Milk. Morgana, she is a tricksy one.
She is. Nice tits, though. Anyway.
Always does.
Until she got speed aged at the end of Excalibur. That was weird.
It's been a while since I've seen Excalibur, actually.
Well, you should watch it again.
Yay!
It's got the Gotterdammerung. I'm going to download the Gotterdammerung and use it for the connecting bits at the start and end of each of these videos. And find a picture of Nicol Williamson looking surprised.
It is funny that nobody really
No, I will literally do that.
Oh, good. That'll be fun. That's something for me to look forward to then. That's a little surprise at the end.
But it'll only be revealed in this bit that I just said. There'll have been 2 videos up to this point, because I'm probably going to split this into 3. And everyone will have wondered why I put a picture of Nicol Williamson at the end of both the videos. And now you'll know.
Mystery solved. Well, I hope it was as thrilling and interesting as the end to Lost.
It's like implanting a little time capsule.
Foreshadowing. Oh, what is it? Post-shadowy? Explainy.
Who even cares anymore?
Yeah. See, and now I can stop time, I can keep the thing open, and I can walk through.
Nice.
Yeah.
Classic puzzle solving. And a
now
Valentine.
I pick up a Valentine and a flower and have to immediately go back to where I was just a second ago.
I'm going to put the Valentine and the flower next to each other. I think they're getting as bored of this as we are.
That's literally, it's like, we could, nope, fuck it, they're going right next to each other, let's just get this over with.
Yeah, I think we've made our point.
Yeah, it is kind of terrible when you can really spot those moments in games, like the gun thing in Dreamweb, where it's just like, shoot, everything's the solution now, I'm going home.
Yes, indeed.
I'm tired of looking at you, I don't want to make this game anymore.
Let's just shoot everything.
Yeah.
We blew our load, like, animating a naked prostitute.
And the laser whip.
Yeah, we've all jerked off to it, and now we're kind of tired and sleepy, and we don't really want to continue to do this much.
This is slowly turning into the 5 Doctors of Let's Plays. It's just this one thing is so boring where there's going back over other funs, other anecdotes. Do you remember the time? This is turning into our flashback episode.
Yes. We should have the little, like, sound effects. A little fluttering harp. Fluttering harp string sound effects. And we'll go back to that clip from the Dreamweb episode. Except things will be subtly different.
Yeah, we'll just make everything slightly more different. And we'll be played by like professional voice actors doing really manly, cool voices.
Yes. We'll have like Nolan North and Steve Blum doing their best grizzled accents.
My name's Thudgore Meatwallop.
Have you won now?
No. Lightning.
And adding her usual pearl of wisdom, the Lady of the Lake then vanished.
That isn't a joke either. There used to be this kind of old meth prostitute that wandered around in like the one dress she had, which was this light blue long thing from probably back when she was a hippie. And she'd just mutter, like just...
Oh, you're now a human Jacob's Ladder.
Fuck yeah. I'm like that video, Arc Attack. I'm now going to apply for Arc Attack.
Arc Attack?
Yeah, haven't seen that?
No.
They're people that use Tesla coils to make music.
Okay.
It's really cool.
So it's like Stomp, but with...
Lightning.
With lightning.
And just because of that, infinitely more interesting than Stomp.
Nifty.
Yeah. So
want
that's something
to see
to YouTube later.
Do we want to see the people using bins as percussion, or the people commanding the very element of lightning to dance for us?
Dance, lightning! That's not to bag out Stomp. I mean, Stomp was really interesting, like, in 1991. Now I can just fucking rain lightning down.
Tesla coils.
Zap! Fuck you, ants.
Yes. The ants are the enemies of...
Lightning. Ants are the enemies of Thor. Ant-Man and Thor never got along.
Thor.
Hey, Thor.
Thor. We hold these truths to be self-evident. Thor.
It's such a... It's one of those... It's... my first experience with American people, like, firsthand, was I used to do wrestling at the PCYC, and we had...
At the what?
At the Police Citizens Youth Club. So it's the big sports thing down at...
I was going to guess politically correct Yahtzee crotch.
Genius.
Continue.
I'm gonna let that linger for a while. So I used to do wrestling down there. And basically one day we had a big pile of American stereotypes show up. And for our American listeners, it was like... state representatives from like all these states in America for wrestling. So it's like, imagine you're wrestling people in high school, it was them. And it was just a microcosm of every negative American stereotype I've ever seen. Like, for starters, everybody picked on Texas. And that was 2 people that they just collectively referred to as Texas, including the teachers and organizers. They just look over at these 2 kids and go, "Hey, Texas, make yourself useful and get some mats."
It's like being in the army, isn't it?
It was insane. Like, this is my first experience of like, holy shit, this is like, people behave like this.
I like how you told that anecdote over Merlin fighting a dragon, which was the most interesting thing to have happened in 2
wasn't.
hours.
It really wasn't. You froze it, you went behind it, and you hit it with lightning.
Dragon Man, who turned into a crypt entrance.
But there was a guy called Bennett who I hit it off with because he was talking about how you could buy like weed paraphernalia here, so he was trying to buy a pipe and smuggle it back to the States. And then he was going around just pointing at people and talking to me about them, and he was putting on their regional accent whenever like he did. So just points at this guy and goes, "That's Hope from North Dakota. She's a slut." And I'm just like and yeah, you'd get these fucking insane accents, like just things where you look at them, it's like, wow, it's like, surely that's effort to talk like that. Like, surely that's a thing that you have to do consciously. No, just perfectly natural regional fucking accents. Because Australia doesn't really have enough of a population to get that level of regionalised.
Nah, it's always just, you can hardly detect it, or bogan can't.
Yeah, well, there's 2 types of bogan. There's northern bogan and southern bogan. And northern bogan looks like Beavis and has like the nose like they've smelt something acrid constantly. Yeah, and it's this real nasal, like, it's like all high A vowels.
Yeah.
And then there's a southern bogan that's more back of the throat, and it sounds like they're constantly swearing at you around a dick in their mouth.
Things are looking a bit climactic right now.
Yeah, we're getting climactic. So you see that? I used the mirror to get through the mirror.
Clever.
Ah.
Oh, and is that your first love interest?
No, that's the beard dude. And I accidentally used the brush.
Well, that's what I meant. Who doesn't... yeah. I guess spiders aren't as open to seduction.
No. So yeah, so you walk up to a mirror, and you're like, how do I go on the other side of the mirror? And you use the mirror, and you go, bing!
Still, why would combing be seductive? Surely that's something that's usually a precursor to seduction.
Yeah.
Not the actual seduction itself.
It's like, look at me groom myself. Great, I suppose.
You should have just, like, fluttered 2 tickets to Paris or something.
I've got 2 tickets.
Here's the Champs-Élysées. So beautiful this time of year, no?
So it's the same. Freeze star.
Freeze the spider, because spiders hate eyes. That's one of their well-known characteristics.
One of their well-known weaknesses, except for the New Zealand frost spider.
This is like retard's Pokemon from Bizarro Land.
I don't know, man. Like, this is... Like I say, it does not do action well.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? Like, the spiders just vanish, like, and then there's, like, a really choppy...
Oh, shit!
Yeah, except now, like this time he's got...
Weren't prepared for this.
Yeah, he's got nowhere to run.
So they're beating spiders out of him.
Yeah, I gotta... That's the dramatic fucking snow music.
Right.
Listen. See? You can barely hear it. It's just... it's just... that's worse than the, wing fluttering in Curse of Enchantia.
Kiss!
No, that's the, okay, you can fuck my daughter handshake.
I noticed he didn't look you in the eye.
Yeah, well, you can't look someone in the eye when you can tell.
Here, drink this. I promise I didn't put a roofie in it. Yeah. And now he's raising the roof.
I have gone to so much effort to never see the parents of people I'm having sex with.
What was that hand gesture? It was like he was saying, alright, tone it down.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, you can take her to bed, just don't fucking do it while I'm at home. Just...
Oh, I can't make no promises, Mr. Beardy Man.
I will bring it. Yeah, I love
what
that.
The hell was
yeah!
That?
Fucking...
Yeah, I'm getting some tonight.
Yeah, awesome.
But will it be the lady or the beard?
Beard. Molestro.
Perhaps I could literally use him as a beard. No, that doesn't make sense, does it? Because beards are ladies, aren't they?
Yeah.
Because they disguise homosexual activity.
Disguise. They're like the smoke bomb of bum sex.
I'm gonna...
I know, I've been caught doing sodomy, woman!
You know what, I'm gonna call the videos that. Smoke bomb of bum sex, 1 of 3. Smoke bomb of bum sex, 2 of 3.
There's gotta be a lot of, pantsless disappointed people by the end of these videos. Like, hey! I watched these all the way through. You guys are liars.
Is it really going to get any better in this video than the women are the smoke bomb of bum sex? I don't think it will.
I don't think most people's lives are going to get better than that one line. And there's Chime being kept captive by a fucking pig thing. Pig cop.
Yes, the pigs are coming back into it fast.
Yeah, and here's me realizing I'm not actually doing any damage to it.
What are you supposed to be doing then?
Fucking hitting it with the stun dust again. Here's me fucking racing through my inventory trying to find my stun dust amidst all the useless fucking crap I've collected over this. And then die.
Even after stunning them.
Yeah.
You're a legend making uselessness, aren't you?
Young Merlin, not very useful.
Ow! I like how it's ow and not ah! There's a fucking axe in my head!
Skull axes hurt.
Pull it out! Unless you think the blood loss will kill me faster.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't pull it out. Okay, if there's something wedged in somebody, you leave that there until paramedics arrive. That's the first aid rule.
Yeah, just try not to turn around too fast, because you might bash people on the head with the hilt.
It's like that thing in back in the 90s when MTV used to be where all the awesome animation lived before they became a dearth of reality TV and sadness, and they used to show things like the Max and the Head.
You know, there used to be about music, I hesitate to say.
Well, I mean, they went from music in the 80s to, like, somehow in the 90s, they just became where awesome animation lived. And it started off with Liquid Television, which, if you haven't seen anything that was on Liquid Television, go to YouTube right now and just YouTube Liquid Television. Everything you will see is fucking insane.
He saved your fairy friend.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ta-da, yeah!
Da-da-da-da.
Not Zelda song.
I'm just imagining him, like, carrying a massive electric guitar as he leaps through the archway. Falls to one knee and lets out a classic riff.
Power metal, man. Gotta get some power metal. Ah, fuck you, minecarts. This is the last we'll see of you. Ball.
Just ball.
Yeah.
That ball's going, why don't I have any friends? Nobody loves me. So now we'll be rescuing Get-A-Fix, am I right?
Ooh. Yes.
Because you're obviously going to save the lady first, because you won't give a shit about Get-A-Fix. So once you get your end away, son.
I know. Why am I still here? Oh, you saved the girl first. Well, fuck you too then. You're off the Christmas list, you
Hello.
shit.
Yep.
And he's been jizzed to the wall, alien style, so he can go, kill me! And I whack him in the face with a star.
It's not jizz, it's snot. Why would you say it was jizz? You got jizz on the brain. It sounds like that might cause some damage.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. You ever try to jack off with an infection? Actually, I tried to jack off with a splitting headache once, and seriously, it is one of the most painful things I have ever experienced.
Don't get jizz on the brain. Wipe that shit off before it soaks in. It never cleans out.
I one time ejaculated into a girl's handbag, and
Don't tell me about your ejaculation stories.
Well, okay. Bear in mind, this wasn't like, you know, I wasn't at the shopping center. I didn't just run up and go, like, and like the thing was too, like, she was giving me a hand job, so it was like she was in charge, and I warned her, and
Gabe. Are you familiar with the rule? Always think twice before you tell the internet anything.
I don't care.
Do you really want your entire rest of your life people searching and being able to find this about you?
I've told this story in person. I'm not worried.
Well, this isn't in person. This is on the internet. This is in person to about 50,000 people.
50,000 people whose opinions don't matter.
I do not want to. Well, even if you don't care about
take
them,
that, viewers.
Even if you don't
Gonna
care
get
about,
all like fucking Rockstar on you and not like you for liking that stuff.
even if you do not care about the viewers, I personally do not want to hear about any stories involving liquids coming out of or near from you.
Come on, ejaculation stories are hilarious, especially when it goes places it's not supposed to.
You just keep your ejaculate to yourself, alright?
I try.
Speaking of which...
Yeah.
Yeah, now he's been...
De-gooped.
De-snotted.
And he goes, "Whoa," and gives me health back.
Ooh, jazz hands. Mummy!
The jazz hands of health. The black flags with the red eye in the background are like really out of place level sinister.
Yeah, I was just wondering about that. Seems a bit Zelda-y.
Yeah.
Da da da. I de-snotted, Get-A-Fix. And now to get lucky.
Yeah, and now to boogie on over to the last boss. Well, remember, I gotta fight Ganon's fat neck-bearded, cousin first.
Of course.
He does. It took me until I was watching some of the edit, and I was like, holy shit, it just looks like fat neck-beard Ganon.
I think I know him.
We all do.
I think he asked to shake my hand once. Of
course he did.
It was a bit greasy.
What was when you were doing the game damage thing and there was a guy in the costume of the character from his unpublished novel?
Yeah. That's an interesting choice of cosplay.
I just,
Do you think these people say to themselves, I wonder who will guess it?
I don't know, man. I think people should try and have more self-esteem.
She wasn't even locked up.
Nah,
She's still not locked up.
Look, that's retard Ganon.
Well, I guess that's neckbeard only in the sense that it's also everything beard.
Well, I mean neckbeard in more of the derogatory term and not the specific description.
You suspect he posts YouTube webcam videos talking about his favourite Catgirl animes, do you?
Yeah. And then, posts other ones where, he talks about how men get raped too and stuff.
And he only wears that little crown just after he's jerked off.
That's his reward. Yeah. I got this earring so people would think I was interesting.
Wait till you see my tattoo.
Everyone talks about my brother. Shut up. I've got magic too. Look, eyeballs. And then he sends out some thing. Oh, that's right. He turns into his true form.
Which is...
Arrgh.
I'm underwhelmed.
Yeah, little suicide bomber meanies.
And you'll make... What...
This is one of those ones, like, it's one of those games where the animations make you external to the universe, so you can just dodge stuff, like, watch, I'll use the balloon.
You got invisibility frames.
Yeah, well, like, just loads of them. If you're doing anything, you're invincible.
And now it's dark.
Yeah, you had to light the match after that, otherwise he just insta-kills you.
In what way are you defeating him?
I'm making him go through attacks.
Do you just have to wait him out?
Yeah, you have to wait him out until he gets bored of doing these attacks, and then you have to,
No, that doesn't seem like what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, I know it doesn't, and yet, here we are.
I mean, are you just supposed to avoid it or something?
Yeah.
Well, you didn't even defeat the guy.
No, but...
Oh, very
yeah, now I... Okay, so this item fires randomly.
Right.
Like, not like in time. Like, you pick when it fires, but it just shoots off in weird directions, so you've got no way of controlling it. So this is me just waiting for it to recharge, and then going, alright...
You just have
and
to
then that happened,
hope for
and
the
then
best, yes.
yeah, I've got no idea how it hit him and didn't do anything, or where his point of clipping is.
What have we said about randomness in game design?
Then here we go again. Power of love, yeah. Miss.
Yeah, randomness in game design, not friendly bedfellows, not like me and David Bowie.
Someone needs to at least Photoshop a picture of you with like the Ziggy Stardust like face paint.
Do that.
Come on, YouTube, you can do it.
Just do a picture of what was that other thing we did?
You making out with Bowie?
No, the bum sex reference.
You having bum sex with Bowie?
No.
Yes.
You know what I mean.
This is such good ideas, Yahtzee.
I've forgotten it now.
That's because you're thinking about bum sex with Bowie.
We were saying that women have the smoke bomb of bum sex. That was it. Someone draw a picture of the bum, the smoke bomb of bum. I don't even care anymore. You know what? Just draw a picture of a hat. That'll do.
The smoke bomb of bum sex. How will you draw that precisely? Actually,
well,
no,
that's
I'm curious.
That's their challenge. Yeah, we'll leave it up to them.
How will you depict that? Yeah, let's combine the 4 animations he has for a dance.
Nicol Williamson wouldn't do that. Now, fuck. That's not fucking. Don't fuck while he's there. That would be weird. What? Well, there's some guys up there. Is this
look out! Look out!
Don't stand back to back.
You can fuck Chuck Norris's daughter. It's okay.
Thank you, Chuck Norris. I will enjoy fucking your daughter.
Norris.
Let's get it fixed.
I'm pretty sure he shows up in a second and has a beard.
Are we gonna like pay off this brick joke?
I thought they weren't for ages.
There they go. Well, that was underwhelming.
It was all a dream.
That was doubly underwhelming. Question mark, thought Merlin.
Stroke, thought me. Ah, but wait, he dropped the locket, so maybe it wasn't all a dream. And then a thing appeared, kicked him and took it. Credits.
That is the worst Merlin.
I know. Like, there's not a lot Merlin-y about it, really.
Thank you, Louis Castle. Well, can't exactly
Joseph B. Hewitt the Fourth. That's a fake name. Bullshit.
Well, I can't exactly design a sci-fi game when my name's Castle, can I? Barry Green. This game was very much so. Yes. I like to imagine Cindy D. Chin either has.
That sounds like a porn star name. Again, these are sounding fake.
Either she doesn't have one, or she has a really, really massive one. That's the only way in which one is named Chin.
Glenn Sperry.
I will accept no other circumstance.
Quality assurance by people who don't know what those words mean.
See, William Backer, if you just took off the William part, he sounds like one of the Ferengis from Star Trek.
Acquisition!
Greg Hellstrom. Hellstrom is displeased. Hellstrom will smite you.
And yeah, look, box design, you know, things that just don't get mentioned in credits much, like booklet design. I kind of do miss...
Eric, get Hellstrom away from me. He's a very harsh man.
Manual edit.
There's way too many names for this.
I know.
This does seem like a sort of design by committee sort of thing. No one's called Sperry. Fuck off.
There's a weird name in the special thing. Yeah, Neil Young.
Well, I hope he will remember.
For providing the soundtrack to the, design of this game.
Maybe they just listen to a load of Neil Young.
Yeah, there's worse things you can do.
Kunkel.
Dedicated to the memory of Joseph J. Jones.
JJJ?
Yeah. Again, that sounds like a fake name.
I think I can see why he killed himself. And just,
Suicide is painless.
and then people stop calling you JJJ and making jokes about Peter Parker getting those pictures.
Yeah, more like gay Jonah Jameson.
Lol. Faffy Jonah Jameson, you mean?
The end.
Always bothers me with underlines. Should you underline the space as well or not? Because they both look kind of weird to me.
I don't. Why underline the end at all? Really?
Well, just to underline the fact that it's the end.
I suppose a big pair of letters doesn't really.
It has quite literally drawn a line under this experience. Now we can all move on.
Yeah. Back in 1993, that was considered a fun game. That's how far we've come. I want you all to know that.
I doubt that. Because there are a lot of games we still remember from 1993 because they were fun, like Super Mario World.
Well,
no one fucking remembers Young Merlin.
No, well, I mean,
People
after you
remember
got
Super
done
Mario
playing
World.
all the actually good games, these were like your B and C level sort of.
You would never get done playing all the actual good games from the past because nostalgia has blinded me again.
A lot of them do not hold up, no, because I downloaded one of those things when I was getting this. I got like every SNES ROM ever, and I'm like, I'll go for a trip down memory lane. That'll be fun.
Why would you do that?
Because it was there. Because I used to pay like $70 for these things, and now I can get them all for free.
Well, you won't appreciate them now they're free, will you? You'll play each one for like 5 seconds. You won't have that. You won't have that mindset where you'll be like, "I have to like this. I spent money. I have to convince myself this was a good idea."
This was my birthday present. I wanted this.
What's that? Somebody said Nintendo's actually shit. I'd better blindly defend them because Mum's not buying me another console.
I love it when people like attach their self-esteem to retarded things, and commercial electronics is one of my favorites. Like, I have Apple product. I like Sony or Nintendo. It's like, have self-esteem. Like, just fucking do it. Like,
yes, well, so few people do anything worthwhile these days. You got to latch onto something.
Well, I mean, the value of anything is relative.
When was the last person you've met who climbed Everest or built a house with their own 2 hands?
Honestly, I'm not that interested in Everest climbing. Like, a lot of people have done that now.
I don't think there's much to look at once you get to the top. It's pretty much just a load of clouds.
I mean, there's a fine line between a challenge that's valid and interesting and a challenge that's just fucking annoying. Like, you could walk from one side of Brisbane to the other with, like, porcupine fucking earrings. It's a challenge, but is it good to do?
Well, the porcupines probably wouldn't think so.
They could use echidnas. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? They just curl up into a ball and just poke you.
Then they get to see the world.
Yeah. Echidnas are weird. You ever seen an echidna's penis? It has 5 openings.
Does it have knuckles on them?
It does look like a fist because of the 5 openings. It's weird.
I have heard echidna is one of the few egg-laying mammals, apparently.
Yeah, it and the platypus, the platypus is also the world's only naturally venomous mammal.
I have heard that.
It's got males have a little barb.
Yeah, they have venomous paws.
Which is weird.
Well,
this has been Yahtzee and Gabriel with your guide to Australian fauna.
Thank you for watching. Good night, everybody. Merry Christmas, by the way.
Yep, see you again in 5 months.
Yes. Well, not that much time because I am competent at putting videos together.
I have other hobbies. Okay, I do push-ups.
Yeah, and you jerk off.
A lot.
It's nice dark boredom in generic fantasy land.
Yeah. This is what happens when you don't have, like, noses to stuff hair up.
This is when we lose control. We need those nose things to keep us in line.
That's what'll save an otherwise completely inane and bland game is just bumfuck crazy.
Yeah. At least you can talk about it. At least you can point and say, look, that's pretty crazy.
Look, a thing occurring.
Are you preparing yourself for the final battle?
No. That's always
just having a few drinks before you can face Faffyland again.
Yeah. Oh, look at it. Look at it.
It is very faffy.
Place looks like a...
Reminds me of when you get lost in Dreamworld and you turn a corner and find yourself in the bloody preschool age area.
Yes, I was just
saying, I'm trying to find the cyclone.
And that's the sound effect for the snowstorm.
Oh, it's exactly the same sound as the volcanic eruption in Curse of Enchantia.
I wonder if it's the same sound designer.
Yeah, I think Merlin's got a good career ahead of him as some kind of beatbox artist.
Some epic speedbox there. So yeah, the walkthrough keeps saying use the mirror to distract the little spiders. It doesn't do shit because it makes 3 of them and one of them comes after you. So
right, can you not kill them?
You sort of can, but it's so every time you shoot it. Like, yeah, I thought you could shoot it multiple times at first, but after, I figure it out after a while. I just start bringing the snow and then alternating. Yeah, this is no way of getting them off you. Yeah. Just put like a trance track to the back of it.
I'll just brush that death off my tunic.
I'm fine.
Away we go.
Just
so,
brush.
Are you save stating or something? Or
no, that's just where it puts you.
That's just where it puts you.
Yeah.
Actually see and be played by Nicol Williamson, who's really good. Watch Excalibur, it's a good film.
It is, yeah. It's
Patrick Stewart's in it.
I love like when actors get to that level they just don't age anymore.
Yeah, it's funny that.
Because I mean, there was the picture online that really hammered it home was there was a scene from.
You keep doing that.
I got stuck. Like I was jammed between a piece of invisible wall and a bullshit ant with a hitbox way bigger than it.
You just love to die.
Also, you can't kill the ants yet.
Yet.
Yeah, you get an item later.
Oh, I see. You got to find the rent-a-kill amulet.
See, I thought, like, the match, which just burns things now, you might, burn an ant, because you can burn ants.
Or burn the wooden walls, that looks quite flammable.
Yeah, you'd think so. All of these would make logical gameplay mechanics, but,
Logic in
yeah.
16-bit console adventure RPGs.
No, we won't have none of that.
About the only logic you'll find in that.
I'm an adult, I don't want to be here.
I'm getting funny looks from the mothers.
None of them are mine. No, it's okay, I'm not a rapist. Why would I... Look, just...
I just want to go on Star Tours.
It is funny, because every now and then you'll see, like, adults who are, like, really into SpongeBob or something there. It's just like, it's not fun, is it? You're surrounded by kids, you fucking idiot.
Yes, you are not the target audience for this thing, and you need to accept this.
I know. You're surrounded by kids, and the ride is so gentle as to not make the children vomit. So why? Irony's only so fun, isn't it, guys?
Oh, the fire alarm in my complex is going off. Like it does every couple of weeks.
Thereby, making any alarming quality it may have rather moot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's Will-o'-the-Wisp Spider.
I'm Grandma Spider. Let me shoot babies at you.
Looking like a...
Look, just...
yeah, that's pretty... The thing goes into the hole that is the same shape as the thing.
If that.
That's
and I mean, look at this. Like,
this
huge area, and it's just nothing in it. It's meaningless. Like, this whole bizarre little maze area is just...
Oh, it's like Shadow of the Colossus. They're trying to create an atmosphere of loneliness and tension. And gay.
And then razzle-dazzle. See?
I'm just wondering how this transportation process works. Are you being absorbed into the xylem and phloem?
Possibly.
And being pushed through the roots or something? Is your body being broken down into...
Yeah. Like, is it a teleport or what's... I'm turned into nectar sweetness, and then the bees take me.
Well, at least we're most of the way through this video.
Yeah. I decided to counteract the stark absurdity of Curse of Enchantio with
yes, with the nice
stark boredom.
Yeah.